Okay. So we were talking about the literature review on the selected topic. And then when we are done, as we said, we can identify a certain gap in the previous work, or we can come up with an original idea to enhance the performance of the system we are working on. And in this case, we'll have a plan to cover the topic. So we will introduce the project then and states the objectives of the work. Okay. Now, we were talking about the green building application. So in this case, for example, we can compare different strategies of energy consumption reduction. We said first, we can study the effect of glazing. So replacing single glazing with double glazing. We can study the effect of the envelope. How we can reduce, you know that by playing with the layers of the envelope, we can reduce a lot heat transfer between the internal side and the external side. So by adding a layer of insulation, okay, without affecting the architecture. So sometimes we can do it from inside to not affect the architecture of the building. This can be helpful a lot, and it can reduce the energy consumption at a relatively low cost, because we just have to implement this layer and no additional cost will be needed. We can, for example, try to organize more the schedule of lighting. So by appropriate turn of lightings when we don't need them, we can see how this can affect the energy consumption. Also, sometimes combining several strategies can be interesting. So if I use both, let's say, glazing and uh, envelope modification, sorry, how can this affect the performance of the system? And after all, I can select a strategy that can that can lead to higher reduction in energy consumption. But still, my work is not complete. My work will be complete when I compare economically the different strategies. Why? Because sometimes maybe a strategy will lead to a lot of energy reduction, but on the other hand, it will have a very high implementation cost. So I need to do a compromise between the efficiency, the energy efficiency, and the cost. So here I can easily perform an economical analysis, and then I can propose an alternative that can lead to very good energy reduction and high energy efficiency, and at the same time it should be economically viable and should present a low payback period. So in this case, my topic will be a practical one. I will use numerical simulation using a simple software like Design Builder or any software you are familiar with. So this can be also a way, okay? Now, in the body of your report, you will describe the science, development, and methods related to the topic, and you perform analysis of the current state of your topic in order to provide recommendations for future enhancement. And at the end, you will have a conclusion, and of course, you should state all references using in your work. Okay. هلا, if you wish to have another division, it's fine for me, and I don't want to force you with the way of structuring your report. But in any research papers, these are the main parts. Okay. Uh, I advise you to work first on an outline and send it to me so that I can give you my feedback. I can help you into improving it, or I can tell you the plan is fine, so you can proceed. Okay. Any questions? So this is for the project. Try please to work on the outline. I will also assign for you for this week to go over some videos. So we will go in parallel with the project and with the lectures. Okay. I will assign for you to watch some videos. I repeat again, in each session, in each live session, I will first tackle your questions. So you can, when going through the videos, if you have any question, you just have to write it. Or if you prefer to ask it directly, you can send me a WhatsApp message. I will directly reply. Or if you want to ask all your questions in the live session, also, it's up to you. In each session, I will open first the floor for questions. And then we will do together, when we have chapters involving problems, we can do together some practical problems for practice. In case for the project you need any help in the outline or in any part of your project, I'm ready to help. Okay, so each time we'll have live session like today, where I will answer your questions and we can work in parallel with your project. So hopefully within 1 month, we'll have projects done and we'll start to do the presentations. So any question before we stop for today? Okay, thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. See you, Professor.